What is going on, guys? DBG, and today we're going to very quickly be going over our God Squad. So my internet's down, so there's not that many videos I can make today. So I can literally use footage. I basically can't play the game. Good thing is I do have phone hotspot, which means that the 30-day series can continue, obviously. And again, if you guys want to reset me, go just hit that video, leave it a like, get to 2,000 likes, and you can reset me on that. But at least I'll be able to make that. I should be able to make that video absolutely no problem at all. But yeah, so this is my main account. This is my collection right here. A lot of Dark Matters, a lot of Opals, and we're going to be going over what our God Squad is looking like on PlayStation. And before we get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're less than 130 subscribers away from hitting 292k. We're trying to hit that obviously by the end of this weekend, and yeah, that would be it'd be insane if we could do that. So let's go and make the squad right here. So we don't have any end games, and like if I'm looking at invincible cards that I would like, there are invincible cards that would make my team, but there are none that I'd be like no brainer I have to get. Honestly, other than Luca, but I don't want to use Luca. Like, I can sell some of my dead weight and buy power within Luca. I just don't like using Luca. Luca's the freaking best, by the way. Luca's the best. The only problem is that when I get Luca, I only use Luca, and I just don't have as much fun only using Luca as like actually I just enjoy using this team more. So, point guard, Hooverman, Dyson Daniels, 6'8", Exum base, perfect in basically every way. I'm not gonna lie. His shooting's good, his handle's good, his defense is fantastic. Dude's 6'8". Yeah, it's not a glitchy release like Luca's, but he's gonna play better defense than Luca. He's gonna run to the basket better than Luca, and dunk better, and overall just a beast of a card. Backup point guard. Now this is a really tough decision because I love this card. I love Danny Granger. For me, Granger over Simmons, Granger over MJ. Because again, I don't really, like, I know how to do the tray escape, I don't abuse the tray escape. So look, if you don't abuse the tray escape, like look, there are for a lot of people, Jordan's gonna be better, but for some people, Granger's gonna be freaking him. I love Danny Granger. And for me anyway, I think Granger could be my backup. And again, like I have a lot of very good players. I have a soft spot for Steph Curry because I love this card. He's so fun to use, but he's not like the be-all and end-all player. But this guy is in with a shout. Johnny Davis. There's something about guys with like 85 dunk ratings and quick drop off 1 that they never, ever get blocked. Like some guys with quick drops off 1 with like the Jordan dunk package sometimes will do some dumb things, some things extra and get blocked. He never, ever gets blocked. And like there's gonna be a video out later today where I play against, or probably tomorrow actually, where I play against some guy who trash talked me on Twitter. I played against some dude who trash talked me on Twitter, and Johnny Davis destroyed the guy. He absolutely destroyed the guy. So I don't know. It's between Johnny Davis and Danny Granger. I'm going to go Granger, but I love Johnny Davis. I love Johnny Davis. Like, that card is... Nah, fuck that. Johnny Davis, you're in. Johnny Davis, I prefer him. Johnny Davis is so damn good in this game. And I don't know how he's so good. Obviously, he's got perfect stats, but like Steve Nash base. But he's got that Kobe size up, and I love the Kobe size up with unblockable dunks. Like, people don't ever expect you to just run to the basket and dunk, and it works so well with this guy. He never gets blocked. Shooting guard. Now, this is, again, my backup shooting guard is going to be the guy that everyone expects to start. Michael Jordan. Big fan of Jordan. Actually, you know what? With the way the lineup is, I'm going to start Jordan. Because we just need a bit more size beside Johnny Davis. But Michael Jordan is... This is the year Jordan. Man, even without the tray escape, that release, the behind the back. Like, the more I've even used this... I use this guy in a bunch of, like, all-time squads. And I'm telling you, Jordan is... Jordan's him. Jordan genuinely is him. A brilliant player. Like, his movement, his shooting, everything about this guy is top tier. And my backup shooting guard, like, you look at my shooting guards, DeRozan's damn good. Matherin's okay. And then you might be saying, like, there's no, like, oh, if I couldn't afford Invincible T-Mac, I would use him here. Obviously, I would use Luka somewhere if I had the choice. In my opinion, this guy's him, by the way. AJ Griffin is him. But my shooting guard, you guys all know who it's going to be. There are not many cards that I love more than Gerald Wallace. Now, this guy doesn't miss. Penny size up. Perfect defense. Kawhi-esque defensive animations. You just put him on ball. Go smother with ball. Put him guarding ball, and then just don't ever just touch him. And he will never get hit by a screen. And like, it was the same with his Pink Diamond at the start of the year, by the way. I always said it, and I was like, at the start of the year, I was like, the one player I hate playing against was Gerald Wallace Pink Diamond. And this card is equally as good as that Pink Diamond. Like, maybe even better for his time. Like, Gerald Wallace, for me, is an equivalent to Invincible Kawhi. You guys might call me crazy. You guys have been calling me crazy for the last 4 years. But Gerald Wallace is an equivalent. A completely different player to a Michael Jordan, who I think is better than Invincible Kawhi. And I don't think there's any difference between Invincible Jordan and Hero Jordan. I've played with both of them. I can't tell the difference. But yeah, I would say these two guys are absolutely elite. Small forward. Now, this is going to be my on-ball defender, and it's Jabari Smith. He's not 6'10". That is the biggest lie in my team, that he's 6'10". He's about 6'7". Like, you can even, if you guys watch my series yesterday in the 30-day challenge, I came up against him with Serge Ibaka, and he's guarding Serge Ibaka. So he went up matching up to Serge Ibaka, who's also 6'10", by the way. And he looked at least 3 inches smaller. He was standing beside Ibaka, both of them standing up straight, not even a defensive stance. And he was 3 inches small, at least 3 inches smaller than Serge Ibaka. So just take it that he's about 6'7", 6'8". But it doesn't matter. The guy comes with Trey Fade, freaking Trey Escape, one of the really good size ups. He's got 97 3 ball with Ray Allen base, so he's not going to miss. Great defense, great speed sweep bonus, actually 93 lateral. He's got okay length. Actually, it's good defensive animations. He's probably going to guard ball with my starting lineup. But absolute, just fantastic player. He is not 6'10", but he is fantastic. Now, my backup small forward position. Now, this is kind of where it gets tough, because there are a lot of guys that are in with shout. So Keegan Murray, again, he feels about 6'7", but he will never miss. Curry base will never miss. Tari Eason, better player build, slightly. Won't miss either, but a slower release. AJ Griffin, even though he is 3 inches smaller than Keegan Murray, same player build. Basically like a defensive-minded Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson himself has to be in with a shout. Pokusevski. Pokusevski's a player that I would most definitely consider using, because he just runs faster than everybody else. He doesn't, quote-unquote, move better in terms of, like, dribbling. He just runs faster when he's in that behind-the-back animation. Zion Williamson's got base 3 on very quick. Wancho is still Wancho. He's just like a slightly downgraded version of, what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot the guy's name. Jabari Smith. There's a lot of really good players. One player I wish, if I could play Ben Wallace as small forward, Ben Wallace would be my small forward, by the way. If I could play him as small forward, he would be. Like, he is so damn good. Ben Wallace is one of my favorite players in this whole game. But the more I use these guys, and Paolo Banchero would be in with a great shout if he could play small forward, but he just can't for some reason. So for me, the player that I prefer is AJ Griffin. Like, I've been using Keegan Murray. I prefer AJ Griffin. I think he's bigger. He plays really good defense. If I want to put him on ball, I can. He's going to hawk lanes. He's never going to miss. He's got perfect stats. Just a brilliant, brilliant card. Power forwards then. First up is Chet. First up is Chet, lads. I mean, Chet is Chet. There is no ifs or buts about it. Like, I am picking Chet Holmgren for my team. I'm not going out there without Chet Holmgren. This guy is one of my favorite players in the game. the way he moves, the Curry fade, the damn, like, that release. Everything about this card is perfect. It's perfect. He's a legit 7-footer. Will hawk lanes. Is so aggressive on defense for some reason. Again, there are some things like this year, because every card is perfect stats and badges. It's about like player model, things like weird animations, and he's just so aggressive in lanes that Chet, for me, Chet plays on anyone's team. If you've got Wilt, if you got all these endgame cards, Chet will play. The only players I really like wish I had are like, I wish I had endgame Wilt. He would 100% come into my squad. And to be fair, all the endgames would come in. Scotty Barnes will come in, Magic will come in, Dirk will come in. I wish I had all the endgame cards. But that's it. Like, in terms of invincibles, other than Giannis, there's no invincible that I would say is a lock to make my team. And this guy is the damn best player in the game. I have never seen somebody bully guys like Mark Williams. Mark Williams bullies in endgame Wilt. Mark Williams bullies Taco Fall. This guy is just a joke. Like, he doesn't have the, like, most polished offensive game. You're not going to give the ball to him and he's going to score. But he's going to bully everybody. I played against this guy in draft a couple of times throughout yesterday's video. And literally was facing bots. Guys that barely knew how to play 2K. And they would put 30 points at Mark Williams because he would eat DeMarcus Cousins alive. These guys would be shooting consistent reds. And Mark Williams would just get every board and put it back in. On the defensive end, he can guard ball if you want him to. Like, yeah, he's an 83 ball. He's got Giannis, he's not going to miss when he's open. He's the pro 3 behind the back. Brilliant defensive stats. Now, this is the most, like, this... Forget endgame Wilt. Forget freaking endgame Wilt. Mark Williams might be him. Like, Mark Williams. People talk about Shaq being a bully. No. Mark Williams is next level at being a bully. He is next level at being a bully. And in my backup center... Now, this is a really tough one because... It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Because there are days where I really, really like running with someone like an Embiid, like a smaller center. But I still have to think my backup center is going to be Manute Bol. Manute Bol, 85 3 ball. He's just huge, man. He's just huge. He's not Mark Williams good, but he's just a monster. Like, I don't have Taco. But it doesn't really matter because I got Manute. Manute puts it up to Taco. Taco's definitely better than Manute. But Mark Williams bullies Taco. Whereas Manute doesn't bully Taco very rarely. Manute just gets a lot of fluke animations just because he's huge. And in general, is just a really good player. And then, last player in the squad. Power forward. So, again, Banchero's in with a shout. A lot of people will be expecting me to put in Bol, but I'm not. Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace is him. Like, this is the best. This might be the best TTO player in the game. Because he gets the best on-ball defensive animations you can have. Like, I would honestly consider starting him. If I was running with Danny Granger, I would probably put Ben Wallace on ball, play Danny Granger put Danny Granger on the 4, and then run Gerald Wallace as my starting 2 guy and put Gerald Wallace on ball with my starters. That's how I would run if I was running with Granger instead of Davis. But like Ben Wallace, unbelievable release. Unbelievable dribbling. He's like a freaking wide-bodied, god-tier defensive LaMelo Ball. It's ridiculous. Last 3. I'll give Keegan Murray a look in. Because Keegan Murray will just shoot the ball at that small forward position. He's a bit taller than AJ Griffin. We need a tall center / power forward. And I'm going to put in Embiid. Not the biggest fan of this card, but he's still going to be there. He's still going to be there in terms of like just being in the squad, like, because like if I am struggling for height, I can play Embiid at the 4, or if I do need more mobility at the center position, I can play Embiid at the 5 because I don't think Ben Wallace can really survive there. And then obviously the guy who was closest to making the team, Granger. Granger. He was a coin toss from making the team. So yeah, if I was to build a perfect lineup, if I was to play a tournament, this would be my team. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.